Enough is enough. Home Secretary unveils crackdown on legal migration as minimum salary set to hit £38,700. The Home Secretary James Cleverly has unveiled the government's plan to crack down on legal migration, which includes raising the minimum salary threshold for a visa from £26,200 to £38,700. Speaking to Parliament, Mr. Cleverly said the government is taking more robust action than any government before to reduce legal migration. Mr. Cleverly said this will ensure people only bring dependents whom they can support financially. Health and care workers will be exempt from the change. Mr. Cleverly told Parliament that net migration is far too high and that the series of measures are being brought in to stop people from jumping the queue. The series of measures that will be brought in from the spring will mean more than 300,000 people who came to the UK last year would now not be able to. 5-point plan to bring down migration. End abuse of health and care visa. Need care firms to be regulated by Care Quality Commission. Only 25% in work, many drawing on public services, increase annual immigrant surcharge by 66%, £624 to £134. Stop immigration undercutting British salary. New immigration salary list with less occupations. People only bring dependents on who they can support financially. Minute income of £18,600, no increased since 2012. This package will take place from next spring. Review grad route to prevent abuse, protect integrity of UK higher education, work in best interests of UK. 5-point plan to tackle immigration revealed by James Cleverly to reduce migration by 300k, 750k last year 2022, from spring 2024. Overseas care workers stopped from bringing dependents, requiring firms to be regulated by CQC, increase immigration surcharge to £10.35, increase. The hike in the threshold to £38,700 is £3,000 more than the median salary and Immigration Minister Robert Jenrick's proposed level. People will be surprised at how strong a package it is, a senior Whitehall source previously told The Telegraph. Immigration is a hugely important issue to voters, and Mr. Sunak has one eye on the forthcoming general election and the other on the right of his party, whose members have demanded tougher action on immigration and believe it's a pathway to electoral success. Net migration hit 745,000 in the year to December 2022, keeping levels at record highs. It is well above the roughly 300,000 the figure hovered around in the years before Brexit. Plans are also being put together to reduce the number of dependents that social care workers can bring to the UK, and the total amount of NHS and social care visas that can be awarded may also be capped, as per Mr. Jenrick's ideas. Dependents are increasingly being looked for their impact on migration numbers, and there is also a proposal to raise the £18,600 income threshold needed for British citizens to bring a spouse or dependent into the UK under a family visa. The shortage occupation list, which allows businesses to recruit migrants to fill certain vacancies, could be scrubbed, amid fears a clampdown on foreign labour could lead to vital positions going unfilled. The plans come as the government tries to reboot its Rwanda plan, another method for bringing down arrivals. It would see asylum seekers get deported there to have their claims processed in Rwanda, where they would then stay if successful. Mr. Sunak hopes to pass legislation that would make the scheme acceptable to the courts, after the Supreme Court upheld a decision to block the flights. Mr. Cleverly is set to fly to Rwanda this evening to sign a treaty that will help resurrect the deal. Stopping small boat crossings was one of the Prime Minister's key pledges when he entered No. 10, and the Tories hope a tough immigration stance could help restore the party's popularity with votes.